I literally just crawled out of my bed, but I need to get ready because I'm going to Lagoon with my friends. If you don't know what Lagoon is, it's like this amusement park in Utah. I really need to wash my hair, so I'm gonna get in the shower. Okay, I just got out of the shower and now I'm gonna do my makeup while I let my hair dry. I'm gonna tell you just a story about another time I went to Lagoon. I think I was like going into 8th grade or 7th grade, so this is a long time ago. So the biggest ride at Lagoon is Cannibal, and usually there's a super long line for it, but we went on a Sunday and there was no one there, and so we just kept going on it like over and over and over again. And how the safety bar is on it, it's like a lap thing that comes down and sits on your lap. Anyways, there's this one part where it like goes around and under through like a waterfall thing, and the pressure is like so high that you have to like hold yourself up, and I had my hands up, and so my whole body just like flew down onto the lap belt, and I hit my teeth on the bar and I broke my 2 front teeth in half. And it wasn't like 2 pieces fell off, they like disintegrated, like it was like powder on the thing. So anyways, I'm on the ride, I'm with my friend, my older sister and her friend, and they were sitting behind me, so I like turned around and showed them, and I couldn't get out of the ride yet because it's like still holding you in, so I'm just like sitting there like so scared. I also like bit my lip super hard, so it was like bleeding all over my face. So the Lagoon, like the amusement park people, put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me all the way across the park to like where their main office was, and like gave me medicine. Anyways, I got them fixed. You can still kind of see it right there on that tooth, but this one was broken too, but this one like got fixed better. These weren't like a permanent fix for my teeth, it was just so they could see if the root was gonna die, but now I'm getting veneers, I think, soon. I have been on that ride since, and I'll probably go on it today, but I think they changed the lap bar, so now it like comes down over your head instead of coming on your lap, but I can't remember. Just did mascara, and now my makeup's all done. Also, I realized there's a filter on it, so if I looked a little orange, that's why. But yeah, anyways, that's the story of how I broke my teeth in half.
You know how your parents, when you're a kid, like tell you don't talk to strangers, don't go wandering off, because or else somebody might snatch you. My parents made up this fictional character. His name was Omidusaku. In English, it translates man with a bag or man with a sack. It's a creative name. Omidusaku would get you if you wandered off away from your parents. In my head, I'm literally picturing a Jeepers Creepers. Big hat, trench coat, carrying a bag. Some kids believe in Santa Claus. Well, I believed in the Omidusaku. Every time you go to Walmart, there's a ceiling tile missing here and there. They would tell me that Omidusaku is waiting right up there and he's watching me. My stupid ass believes. Why? Why would they lie to me? Why? I would ask them questions like, where did he come from? You know what their answer was? From hell. He comes from hell. One day, I accidentally got left behind in the aisle. I realized that my parents aren't there. And above me is a missing ceiling tile. I tell you, my life flashed before my eyes. I ran out of there so fast. My parents are on the next aisle, bro. Okay. But in my head, Omidusaku didn't play no game. Fast forward a few years later, I went to Goodwill with my mom. I'm 11, I'm doing my own thing, and I was by the door. It's like it happened in slow motion. I see this old ass man in a trench coat with a big hat carrying a black trash bag. And in my head, this is Omidusaku. Smiles at me. He's missing like a front tooth. Oh, it made it even worse. I was like, this is it. I should have believed them. I shouldn't have questioned them. He continued to walk away. I thought, God has spared me today. I got to my mom and I told her, you'll never believe who the fuck I just met. She's like, who? Omidusaku. Parents, if you ever want to keep your child in line, tell them about Omidusaku and how he comes from the pits of hell. Okay, ciao ciao, bitch, love you.
Story time about how someone pooped on the bus I was on like 4th or 5th grade, because my life tends to revolve around poop. Also, this is clean, I promise. I just washed it. I just happen to be black and my makeup is darker, so it stains things. So I'm sitting down the bus, I'm talking to my friends as usual. You know, it's the end of the day. It's not in the morning, trust. If this happened in the morning, I would have lost it. Now this boy, he's like, dude, I really have to poop. And I ignore him. He keeps farting, and at this point, I'm annoyed. Because the bus already stinks, you kids already stink, and you're sitting here farting, making it worse. So we, like, open the windows, and the bus driver gets mad, and she starts yelling at us. And we're like, dude, he stinks, like... And we're looking at her like she's stupid, because, hello, this boy is pooping. Literally pooping in his pants at this point. It smells so bad. I just did this face mask, BT dubs. So the bus driver's yelling, so he's like, oh, I have to use the bathroom so bad. The bus driver redirects us, and we are now heading to this poor boy's house because he's about to poop in his pants. So, mind you, this whole way, while we're on the way to this man's house, he's completely... Why is my shirt on inside out? This boy's completely silent, so he's not talking, he's not doing anything, and we're all talking about him, and he's still not saying anything. Can we talk about how I have no eyebrows? Why is there a pile of poop on the seat that he was sitting in? A pile of poop, y'all. A pile of poop. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's screaming. People are taking pictures. Why do you have a phone in 4th grade? Why? I had my little iPod, and I wasn't even allowed to bring it to school. Did I tell people I had an iPhone? Yes. Sure did. I told them I had an iPhone 6 Plus waiting on me at home. Did I? No, but I had my iPad. Anyway, so the bus driver comes back there, gets this paper towel, and picks up the poop. Oh, God bless her. Because, So you know how, like, paper towels at school paper towels aren't very, sturdy, aren't very, work with the ball. So, you know what happens when she picks up the poop? She picks up the poop, and hold on, let me just demonstrate. Right, so here's the poop. Right? Aw, man. So the poop is just sitting on the floor, and we're just staring at it. And, she eventually picks it back up and then throws it out the window. But I just wanted to say that I'm traumatized by that experience, and this is also not my story. But, night, sleep tight, love y'all, holla.
Let me tell you guys about the time I got stabbed. Hey, what's up? My name is Ashley Callow. I used to be a competitive figure skater. Now I'm an actress, but I still skate for fun. Okay, so while I was skating competitively, everybody knew that the most important competition of the year was regionals, because every single state in your region, all of the girls at your level would compete against each other in one place. That's not nerve-wracking at all, right? Now, before you'd compete, everyone would try to get something called practice ice. So this is basically where if you were able to get it in time, before you'd compete, a couple days before or a day before, whenever it is, you would get to skate on that ice that you're competing on. The reason you'd want to do this is because every ice feels different. Some is more springy than others, some is just terrible, and yeah. So I was on one of these practice ices. I was about 9 years old at the time, and I was super nervous, but I was also on the ice with 20 to 30 other skaters, all any age, that were also super nervous. So when you have all of these skaters that are on the ice at once that are so nervous, nobody's thinking about what's going on around them. They're only thinking about their competition. Okay, the white mascara now has to set. So little 9-year-old me is skating every way possible, forwards, sideways, backwards, just so that I can get my little legs warmed up. So as I'm skating backwards to warm up, I suddenly feel this sharp stab in my back and I fall to the ice. I didn't realize it at the time, but apparently I was laying on the ice for 3 minutes. It felt like 2 seconds. So I finally get up and I realize everybody that was watching the practice ice starts clapping. And I'm like, for me? Because I thought it was just 2 seconds. It was my fault. Nobody else's fault, just mine, because I was so nervous. I was 9 years old. And I basically collided with this girl that was doing a camel spin, which is a spin where you're spinning super duper fast and your leg is up in the air behind you and your foot is turned out. So the toe pick got my back. I didn't have to get stitches. The Lord completely protected me. It was just a big scare. But yeah, that's the story of how I literally got stabbed in the back. Like this video if you'd like to hear some more skating horror stories.
Get ready with me to tell you how my boyfriend found out I was lying about my age. Okay, before I start, I do not condone this. This is just something that happened to work out for me. And just some disclaimers. This relationship was based online. Like, obviously we're still together and like we see each other, but this was built online. Not to mention, I was 12 years old. That seems very young. Like, I'm aware of that. But like my entire life growing up, I had always been very physically and like mentally mature, at least compared to the people my age. So when I met Caden, he was 15. And honestly, my main thought process was, I don't know this kid. He lives in Canada. I'm never gonna see him. This isn't going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. Like, also, I thought he was really cute,
And if I told him I was 12, I knew for a fact he would stop talking to me. So I kind of figured, like, what's the big deal? So during one of our little getting to know each other conversations, I told him I was 15 too. And based on how I looked and spoke, I knew he wouldn't question it. Like, when I was 12, people were mistaking me for 18, 21 sometimes. So I was like, I got this. So anyway, we started dating August 20th, 2014. Everything is going great, okay? We're texting all day, we're Skyping all the time. My birthday eventually comes around on November 6th. I wake up to this long, like, happy 16th birthday, I hope you have the best day, just this long, cute message. Meanwhile, it's been 3 months. Like, I forgot that he thought I was 15. So on my birthday, he thought I was turning 16. Now, the right thing to do in this situation is to come clean right then and there. Did I do that? No. My thinking was, it's my birthday. Like, if I tell him, he'll probably get really mad and I won't have a boyfriend anymore. And I'm just not getting broken up with on my birthday. That's just not happening. So I thought, no way am I ruining my day. I'll tell him in a few days, next week, something, but I'll tell him. So I went along with it. I was like, thank you. Oh my God. I go to school. Everything's normal. So that night we're on Skype. Then, like, out of nowhere, he's like, hey, why did your mom post on your wall happy 13th birthday? First of all, why are you searching me on Facebook? But I play it cool. I'm like, oh, obviously it's a typo. Like, she didn't mean to put that. He was like, yeah, but like everyone is saying happy 13th birthday. I was like, yeah, well. So I was definitely busted and I was super scared that he was going to get mad because, like, I really liked him. All he ended up saying was like, you know, you do not look 13, which I knew. But I'm 21, he's turning 24 next month. It's been 8.5 years and we're very happy.